Okay, so right off the bat, this video might have a few contradictions in it. For the past 5 years, I've been doing a couple of live streaming interview shows on another channel of mine. And over the course of that time, people have came up and asked me what my setup was. So I figured maybe I would come on here and show it to you guys and kind of make you think a little bit before you actually go out and spend money on equipment that you think you might need before you get into live streaming. The first thing you guys are going to notice about my setup is a lot of it is overkill. And you don't need any of this in order to start a successful live stream. I'm one of those people, though, that want to at least give the appearance of professionalism when I'm on screen, and at the very minimum, sound intelligent when I talk to other people in this space about the equipment that I use. And I mainly stream off the computer that I edit all my videos with, and I'm not going to plug a $65 Yeti Mic Mini into a $5,000 editing rig. Yeah, I'm that guy. So I figured I'd pull back the curtain a little bit and show you guys all the equipment that I use for live streaming. Why? Not because you need it. Like I said before, you don't need any of this. But to show you guys that you don't need to be some streaming wizard with RGB lights shooting out of your ass to run a solid live stream. Most of my budget went into the main computer itself. Why? Because again, I use it for all my video editing. It's a Maingear Shroud with 256 gigs of RAM, an NVIDIA RTX 4070, and an Intel i9 processor. Again, is it overkill? Absolutely. Would I buy it again? Yeah, probably. Could you get by with half of what this computer is capable of? Yeah, probably a quarter. But you could customize the front fan cover to put any art that you want on it, and believe it or not, this dumb little feature was what sold me on it. It's a magnetic cover plate that Maingear will customize with your artwork for like $100, and it lets you match your studio theme with your computer itself. Did I need it? Of course I didn't, but it's kind of fun, right? I run two 32-inch LG 32UN500W monitors. They're technically Ultra HD, but let's be honest, that's just marketing code for 4K slightly special cousin. They're solid for editing YouTube videos and live streaming, but I would not recommend them for gaming. Dual monitors actually make a huge difference while live streaming. You can manage guest comments, overlays, and still have your stream controls visible. They're one of the few things in this video that I would say is absolutely essential. For my audio interface, I use the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. I think it's the third generation. I bought this thing back in 2022, and it's still going strong. It gives you clean, solid 24-bit audio, and it's solidly built. But even better than that, 3 years later, and it's still the same price as when I bought it. And I believe it retails now for about $109. The only downside? It's a single input interface. So if I have a guest in studio, I have to switch to something else. If you're buying one of these now, I recommend the dual input version of this. It's really not that much more expensive and it gives you more options. I'm gonna lose some of you here, but I'm one of those assholes that don't wear headphones because of this stupid hat. So I just run the audio through a pair of Mackie Creative Reference speakers that I bought like 10 years ago. They still work just as well as the day I bought them, and here's where my age comes into play. I always say, if it ain't broke, don't f***ing break it. I'll probably upgrade these when I move into a bigger studio, but for now, they do the job just fine. Now, as far as microphones go, I use the Shure SM7B, the Joe Rogan mic, the podcasting holy grail, the look how serious I am mic. It costs in between $400 and $500, and to be completely honest with you, my old ass ears can't tell the difference between this expensive mic and a $99 Rode Pod mic. But I bought it because, you know, gear guilt. If you're on a tight budget before starting your first live stream, obviously go with the Rode Pod mic for 99 bucks and use the extra money that you save to take your wife out to dinner. The main camera that I use to stream is the Sony a6400 with a cam link going directly into the computer. It was my original camera I used to shoot videos for YouTube before I upgraded to the Sony ZV-E10, and now it's my streaming workhorse. It doesn't overheat, it gives you that sexy blurred background because you could change lenses on it, and with a dummy battery, the thing will run forever. I've done 12-hour live streams without a hiccup. That's a lie, right? I left it on for 12 hours accidentally once, and nothing happened, so go Sony. The lighting setup I use for live streaming is stupidly simple. I have an Amaran D60 with a newer softbox with a grid on it for my key light. For my fill light, I just use a desk lamp over here, and I got a little bit of a hair light behind me that also doubles as a practical and a prop. Finally, the platform that I use to do all my live streaming is StreamYard. No software downloads, no tinkering. You could literally be set up and registered in under 10 minutes. And yeah, I know, there's fancier platforms I could use, but I'm not here to run a space station. I just want to click a button and yell into the void. That's it. That's my entire live streaming setup, and it's worked for over 5 years. And yeah, I know that even after 5 years, there's a ton of things that I could improve on. But for now, I think I have all the equipment to look and sound professional on the stream. I think that I just need to learn how to tweak certain things to make it look better. As a matter of fact, I'll open it up to you guys. If you think that there's anything that I could do to tweak either of the setups that you've seen in this video, let me know, leave a comment. The one thing that I do want to stress here though, is make sure your background looks cool. It doesn't matter if it's clean with just an RGB light throwing a gradient across your background, or if you have a chaotic mishmash of Bigfoot and alien tchotchkes. Just make sure it looks cool. Seriously, ain't nobody got time to be looking at your crusty ass futon or the wall behind you with the fist-sized hole in it. Common sense would dictate that you clean your area up a little bit before you go live. Remember, cool is subjective, but clean is universal. All right, guys, do me a favor and smash that like button like it was your sister's best friend in high school. Subscribe and leave a comment. Until next time, my friends, stay loud, give more than you take, and go out and make something. Take it easy.